Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so on this week's episode of Bible Time with Allicia we are going to be still continuing through the story of Moses. Well, now we're more into the book of Exodus now, and as you know from last week's episode, the Israelites are now in the desert, and they committed a huge sin against the Lord, which was they worshipped an idol. So the Lord forgave them, though. However, even though the Lord forgave them, that isn't going to stop them from complaining. So now we are going to see what happens when they complain and strange events start to happen. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so if you remember last week, this is where we left off, which was when they built the tabernacle. The tabernacle was complete, and the priests began to offer daily sacrifices. When God saw their faith, he put away their sins. However, the people complained all the time. Sorry, the light. Despite all that God did, the people began to grumble and complain. So much for this promise that God will go with us. We never know when we are going to have water. Soon we may die in this God-forsaken land. We never have fire. Call for Moses. Moses, come save us. When Moses cried out to the Lord, the fire stopped, but the outskirts of the camp were burned up because of the people's complaining. And the place was called Tiberia, the burning place. So some began to complain about the food God had miraculously provided. I have had my fill of this manna. Every day the same thing. The manna was the size of small seeds, whitish yellowish in color. So the people gathered it, pounded it into flour, boiled it, and then made pancakes from it. Manna tasted like pancakes fried in vegetable oil. The manna fell with the dew during the night. For a few bites of meat, or the delicious fish we enjoyed so much in Egypt, and the wonderful cucumbers and melons, leeks, onions, and garlic. But now our strength is gone, and day after day we have to face this manna. Moses heard the people complaining, and he was highly displeased. But God was hot in anger, or with anger. What have I done to displease you, that you give me the burden of a people like this? Are they my children? Am I their father? Must I nurse them like babies until we get to the promised land? Or am I supposed to get meat for all these people? I can't carry this nation. I can't carry this nation by myself. The load is far too heavy. If you are going to treat me like this, please kill me right now. The Lord says, summon before me 70 of the leaders of Israel. Bring them to the tabernacle with you. I will come down and talk with you there. I will take some of the spirit which is on you and put it on them, so that you will not have the task alone. Tell the people to purify themselves. Tomorrow they shall have meat. Tell them, I have heard all their complaints. For a month they will eat meat until they vomit it until they vomit it from their noses. For they have rejected the Lord who is here among you. There are 600,000 men beside the women and children. If we butcher all our flocks and herds, it won't be enough. We would have to catch every fish in the ocean to fulfill your promise. When did I become weak? Now you shall see whether my word comes true or not. So, after Moses reported all this to the people, he gathered the 70 elders. And the Lord took of the Spirit that was upon Moses and put it upon the elders. And when the Spirit rested upon them, they prophesied. 2 elders were still in the camp, and when the Spirit rested upon them, they prophesied there. I must report this to Moses. Those 2 men were prophesying, and they were not with you. Are you jealous for my sake? I only wish that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his Spirit upon all of them. That night the Lord sent in a wind that brought quail in from the sea. As far as anyone could walk in a day, there were low-flying quail. There were so many quail, the least anyone gathered was 2 bushels. Finally, meat. I can't wait to cook this. But even as the people were eating the meat, the anger of the Lord rose against them, and he killed large numbers of them with a plague. The place was named the place of the graves caused by lust, because they buried the people who had lusted for meat and for Egypt. And from that place they journeyed to Hazeroth, where they stayed a while. After the death of his wife Zipporah, Moses married a Cushite woman. Look at that, our brother marrying a Cushite. There is also another matter we need to address with our brother. Has the Lord spoken only through Moses? Hasn't he also spoken through us? No. Now Moses was a very humble man, more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth. The Lord heard this and summoned all 3 to the tent. Miriam and Aaron, come forward, listen to my words. When there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, reveal myself to them in visions. I speak to them in dreams, but my servant Moses is faithful in all my house. With him I speak face to face clearly and not in riddles. He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? So, the Lord was not pleased with Aaron and Miriam. You have leprosy. Please, my Lord, I ask you not to hold against us the sin we have so foolishly committed. Do not let her be like a stillborn infant coming from its mother's womb with its flesh half eaten away. Please, God, heal her. If her father had spit in her face, would she not have been in disgrace for 7 days? Confine her outside the camp for 7 days. After that, she can be brought back in. And the people of Israel did not move on until Miriam was brought back into the camp. God told Moses to send 1 man from each of the 12 tribes to explore the land of Canaan. Among them was his aide Joshua. travel through the hill country and the Niji. Yeah, Niji. See what the land is like. Are the people weak or strong? Few or many, and bring back some of the fruit of the land. And after 40 days, they returned from exploring the land. We have never seen such grapes. The 12 spies reported back to Moses and the elder and the entire Israelite community what they saw. So the land does flow with milk and honey. Here is its fruit, but the people who live there are powerful. The fortified cities are very large, and we even saw the giant descendants of Anak there. The Alchemites live in the Negev. The Hittites, Jeshubites, and Amorites live in hill country, and the Canaanites live near the sea and along the Jordan. Moses, you have brought us to our death. We should go up and take possession of the land, for we can certainly do it. We can't attack those people. They are stronger than we are. The land devours those living in it. All the people there are of great size. Compared to the giant descendants of Anak, we were like grasshoppers. If only we had died in Egypt or in this wilderness. Why did the Lord bring us here to die? Our families will be taken as plunder. Wouldn't it be better for us to go back to Egypt? We should choose a leader and go back to Egypt. Then the Lord can give us the good land. Then the Lord can give us this good land. And the land is exceedingly good, and if the Lord is pleased with us, he will lead us and give it to us. Do not rebel against the Lord. Do not fear the people. We will devour them. Their protection is gone, but the Lord is with us. We will stone you, all of you. So basically Joshua basically is saying, like, the Lord has promised us this land, we can make it, but the Israelites don't want to make it, or they don't want to come here. So we're actually going to stop it right here, and we are going to see what the Lord does after the people have basically shown up to the promised land, but as you see, there's a big problem. There are powerful people there that they think that they totally don't stand a chance against. However, the Lord will lead them. They just need to have faith. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. And as always, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!